Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of this replay between Dimaga and oGs here on Scrap Station. Gonna try to slow it down a little bit. I know you guys are asking for more excitement in my voice, but really this is just back and forth, really nice baneling action. Banelings coming in and able to destroy one or two of those banelings before they're gonna complete morphing in. And now those banelings should be done in just a moment, and those Zerglings gonna be forced to pull back as banelings detonate even upon death. So one baneling or Zergling's going after, and how's this going to work? No, Zergling's able to finish this off. So Dimaga finally doing a little bit of a push of his own. So Dimaga moving out, killing two Zerglings there, and now moving on further. So now more banelings being left over here. Nice suicide there. So Dimaga once again just trying to hold off this army this whole entire time. Zerglings now coming in, one baneling coming in from this backside, and how is this really going to work? These destructible debris really just preventing these blue Zerglings from coming in from this southern entrance, and now more banelings coming in. So Dimaga just continually using a smaller force and really able to hold off longer and longer. oGs now one baneling. Dimaga doing a quick mode, not going to do a run by. Perhaps going to start suiciding into here. 1, 2, 3 banelings destroying about 6 there, and now more Zerglings coming in. Another death, more sacrificing, and oGs now chasing the rest of those Zerglings. Zerglings moving so quickly across the middle of the field, and now morphing in even further. So harvester-wise, it is now 22 harvesters to 15, and I cannot see how oGs is really going to be able to push in. He really needs to change up his strategy here. He's been trying to do the same thing over and over, and Dimaga has just been able to meet him and beat him every single step of the way. And a nice baneling and detonation there even further. One more baneling perhaps going to come in. No, nice sacrifice there, and oGs is just not really dealing the damage that he needs to. Now it is up to an 8 harvester difference, as still this queen is just not even spawning larvae fast enough, not even dropping down any creep tumors, has so much energy, and now banelings just slowly moving on out. Zerglings being forced to deal with them. One Zergling may be able to finish off that last one low hit point baneling there. There it goes, but dies for the cause, as those banelings are now moving on further up. Zerglings now engaging in the middle of the field. Dimaga may be in a little bit of trouble if those Zerglings are able to make it anywhere near a real mineral line, and now he may lose a couple of these drones here, but still the main banelings are coming in and now detonating even further. So he's going to have a little bit of a reprieve, as Dimaga knows that no Zerglings are going to be coming in for quite some time, as those Zerglings take some time to run around all the way around this minimap over here. More banelings being morphed in even further. We should have, how many banelings is that? That's going to be 9 banelings here. So banelings in, yeah, there we go, all morphing in. So now up to 550 minerals, 200 gas. So that's 8 banelings, 9 banelings, and now being used. So back over here, sorry, hold on. Now upgrading the Spire, so Spire now being laid down by Dimaga. So Dimaga using a Spire will be able to force a GG out of oGs if he gets any 3 Mutalisks. Those 3 Mutalisks will be able to finish off that one queen without any real issue, and oGs is going to be forced to say GG. So Dimaga keeping his cool, and oGs just trying to do the same strategy over and over. Never really expanded, really didn't get any of that economic advantage that he needed. Dimaga able to do more consistently, more or hold off an attack with less, and then oGs leaves the game. So oGs doesn't even say GG. Thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and do my quick recap here, but I've pretty much been saying it the whole entire time. Dimaga able to consistently hold off all of those Zerglings and those banelings with a much smaller army. Dimaga really carefully detonating those banelings into other banelings to make sure that those banelings didn't get into this mineral line. Once he was able to ensure that his mineral line was fairly protected, he started getting only a 3 or 4 harvester difference, and that was enough for Dimaga to really branch out and get into tier 2 and get into Mutalisks. As soon as oGs saw those 3 Mutalisks, he instantly knew that it was going to be GG. oGs has no real way of fending off any attack from the air. 1 queen not going to be enough. Really needs 2 queens with a lot of energy to really try to hold off a Mutalisk harass, as those queens are able to transfuse each other. But yeah, oGs realizing that that's not going to work. I have a couple more games between oGs and Dimaga. I believe this is a finals best of 7 series, but I won't be casting all the games, only casting a couple of the Zerg versus Zerg matchups are like 2.5 minutes long, so not really that interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this Zerg mirror match here on Scrap Station.